Welcome to a Bedrock tutorial on how to do some redstone. Pretty basic and pretty useful. So first we're going to do a little trident killer for all your mob farms. All you mob farm people out there. You're going to want this piston to be facing the wall. This piston to face your next piston. Next you're going to want this piston to face the wall. And this piston to face your next one. Repeat that for just a little bit until you get all the way around your entire circle. There's an arrow on top to tell which way your piston is facing. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your trident, throw it on in there, take your lever, and put it down. Right there. Now, what you're going to do is go into your inventory. For this, I'm going to use this type of block. And looks pretty nice. And just for safety, we're going to use trapdoors too. Go all the way over there, except for these. Here you're going to want to do that. You want to grab some glass. And 2 trapdoors. And all your mobs just fall on the top right here and die. If you pair this with an impaling V trident, it'll instantly kill all your mobs. When you want it to activate, flip up your lever, flip down your trapdoor, and it'll go around like that. Just to show you how it works, let's use zombies. So, your mobs go in here, and they die. So let's put some shade for your zombies. You can also just put some little collector things on there. Little hoppers to collect all your stuff and put it in a chest. Next, we're gonna make a simple door that is triggered by a pressure plate. So let's make a little outline of a house, of a doorway actually. We're going to want to go to solid ground for this thing though. Really all you need is any form of land below it, or water. This can be a 1 by 1, a 1 by 2 door, or a 2 by 2 door. First, we're going to go with the 1 by 1. Just want to go in your inventory. You're only going to need 2 pistons for this, some redstone torches, and a little bit of redstone dust. You're going to need a pressure plate. I prefer stone, to be honest. And you're going to want to dig 2 blocks down. Pressure plate goes right here and right here. I want to dig that block right there, that block right there. You're gonna go like that. Now, let's show you where the pistons are going to be. So the pistons are going to go up against this wall right there. Now we're going to break this block, go down all the way to right here, place redstone torch, and redstone dust right here. Never mind. I forgot to go out the extra block. You gotta go out 1 extra block Go in there, place a redstone torch with the redstone dust, and it'll work just fine. Then you're gonna fill in the ground under it, and hide your door in any way possible. Keep in mind, mobs can still walk through your door. They can just go in and walk through into your house. So I wouldn't really recommend this door. I'd recommend a button system instead. It just has to hook up to one of the torches. Alright, now we're going to do a 2x2. This one's a little bit more complicated. We're going to start by putting in 4 pistons, putting in the block with redstone dust on either side, and then we're going to dig down on all 6 of these blocks. Go over 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave that block like that. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to put redstone dust all along the bottom, just like this. Redstone torch here. Redstone torch here. Now what you're going to want to do is fill in the bottom just like this. You can really use almost any type of pressure plate, but I prefer stone. So I'm going to put it right there. Make an outline for the door. And do the same on this side. You can hide this in almost any way you want. And it works just like the last one. Mobs can still go in and get through it pretty easy though. So watch out for that. The next contraption is press the wrong button. A door that opens by a item frame being tilted. Alright, so for the item, you can really have any item. In this example, I'm going to use diamond. So what you're going to want to do is take out wherever you want the item to be. For me, I'm going to put it right here on this wall that I made. Then all you're going to want to do is go up to where your picture frame is, put a comparator on the back, and as you can see, it gives off a redstone signal when the item is tilted in the item frame. Here is where the default signal is the strongest, and pretty nice. So I usually set that as the password. And that's where it ends. So now what we're going to want to do for a door is take that out, put that down, and put a torch right there. It's going to go off when in this position and go on in this position. That torch will be your main source of output. And you can mess around with redstone as much as you want to fit your example. I'm just doing it like this. Now, let's say there's a wall right here. That's interesting. And I want a flush piston door against the wall. So you're going to have 4 pistons here, 2 right there. And just an easy way for everyone is having a piece of redstone dust. Just go up there and down in here. Oh, but I forgot to tell you guys something. What you're gonna want to do is like make it go over where you're gonna have your pathway. Go all the way over. And back down. However you want. This looks pretty bad, but you can make the redstone dust go anywhere you want. I'm probably going to redesign that. So it just goes over. This is one of the worst doors I've ever made. Alright. And if your signal starts getting weak, you can always grab a repeater, throw it in there with no delay. Don't worry, it'll be fine. And that should work right there. Oh, no, it won't, because the redstone dust at all times has to be flowing into your piston. So we're gonna go around and about, do this weird thing right here to get it down into the piston. And that way, when the block is pushed, this one right here, it will extend out. Now what we're gonna want to do is add a slight delay, about 2 ticks. Go under our pathway and back up all the way. I usually put 2 blocks here, and the block goes right here. It's flowing into the piston. Now, the item frame is like this. You can really have this piston contraption anywhere you want, and it's flush with the wall. And once you turn it to the correct setting, the piston door will open up, revealing your secret path. And you can now walk into your secret room or whatever you have to hide. For me, it will be another item frame with a diamond in it. And for the divot in the ground, you should grab a slab of any type. My favorite is the stone because it goes with the build. And you're going to have a stair if you want to hide your redstone. You're going to go over, face it like this, face it like this, go up, and like this. These 2 pieces of redstone will always be visible. Well, unless you design it correctly. Without this redstone repeater right here, there's no incorrect way to install it. It's just, that's how this design worked out. And it just goes straight in. Then this 1 piece of redstone will be visible. And that's how you make your secret door. I've used this in many worlds. Stops nearly every player. That's it for today, and thank you for joining.